All right, let's turn now to what's happening with Harvard University. The university has sued the Trump administration over its decision to freeze more than $2 billion in grants. The school claims the government cannot identify any rational connection between anti-Semitism concerns and the variety of research it has frozen as a punishment. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman joins me now to talk more about this. So, Katrina, tell us more about the university's position in this lawsuit and how the administration is responding. It strikes me that this is one of the first large institutions to push back on the president, and perhaps they may find themselves on their back feet.
Vlad, you're absolutely right. Harvard is the first university to stand up to the Trump administration. Some of their arguments here are that their First Amendment rights are being violated by the Trump administration, saying that they're going to take away this funding from the university, that it infringes on academic freedom and would create leverage over the academic institution for them to wield this. They also say that civil rights statutes are being violated here. And as you were referencing, Vlad, what Harvard says is that a lot of the impact of this would actually be on hospitals, on very important medical research, things that have nothing to do with the anti-Semitism that the Trump administration says it takes issue with. The president of Harvard is Jewish. He says that he does recognize that there are some issues with anti-Semitism there, and that is something he plans to tackle. Now, the government's response is that they say that this funding for Harvard is a privilege and that Harvard is not complying with the conditions that they need to continue receiving it.
All right, let me switch gears here and ask you about the Alien Enemies Act. You're going to a hearing about that later today. What can you tell us about it?
Vlad, this is a hearing in a case that was filed in the Southern District of New York, and it's related to the Alien Enemies Act. Previously, there was a temporary restraining order that was issued preventing the deportation of any Venezuelans under the Alien Enemy Act to El Salvador. Today's hearing will be about whether the judge wants to issue a preliminary injunction. But what's really significant here, Vlad, is that a lot of the issues that are going to be discussed in this courtroom are also before the Supreme Court right now, because the ACLU who brought this case has also appealed to the Supreme Court related to a different case in Texas. And part of what's going on here, Vlad, is that because the Supreme Court said that these cases have to be filed where detainees are confined, they're coming up all over the country. So the ACLU wants the Supreme Court to provide nationwide guidance on this, on what kind of notice has to be given to these men, on the form it should take, on how it should be explained to them, how they can contest it so that more people aren't sent to El Salvador and essentially left there with the government saying they have no way to bring them back.
Wow. All right, Katrina Kaufman, report back to us when you come out of that hearing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.